Hi guys. Hola. How's it going? Hello, hello. What's the news, guys? What's the news? Well, you know what? I got a few messages telling me I need therapy. Okay. I've had people trying to micromanage me and how I run my business. I've had women tell me how to deal with things in my life. And here's my message to you. Shut your mouth while you're at it. Mind your own business. You don't want people micromanaging you, so don't try it with me. Capiche? And here's my other message. I have a zero tolerance policy. If you book with me and you whine and bitch and moan and you act disrespectful and you beg for your reading, block. Refund, you don't get your reading. Okay? That's the kind of person I am. So if you want to wait for your work and get your work at the perfect timing, which I feel like divine timing is behind a lot, you'll get it when it's meant to happen. I don't screw people over, not intentionally. I really don't. I do have a scatterbrain issue sometimes, okay? And things get lost on the calendar. Chill the hell out. Yes, people can embrace the dark and make excuses for staying in it. Okay? That would be true, but that's like a form of denial. Does that make sense? But I feel like toxic positivity sometimes is a way to be in denial of the darkness as well. Okay? And a way to be in denial of the truth, which is another form of being in denial of the darkness. Okay? So now when you live in truth and you embrace the darkness, you go, okay, I know this is not truth. I know this is bad for me. I have to do this, or maybe I have to sit in the dark for a little bit, but I'm aware of it. Okay? That is truth. And that's what spirituality is all about. Now, if you sit in the darkness and make excuses for it, but I have to because blah, 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 or play victim and yada, 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 yeah, that's denial. And that's like, you know, excusing it in a sense. Does that make sense? Deborah, your message is you're supposed to start being more creative. Drawing would help you a lot in writing. Okay. Channel your energy. Channel your sacral energy is what I heard. So I feel a really massive shift with the divine masculine. I feel like some of them are going to try to win you back. That's the message I'm receiving right now as I'm shuffling. What's the temperature right now? It's supposed to get down to 10 degrees tonight. 23 with a low of 16 at this, no, 13. Yeah. And that's in Texas, you guys. So very abnormal. Very abnormal. Colder than a witch's tits. Hello, Karen. Hello. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me. It's been a hell of a year for me. But I'm so relieved that I'm officially divorced. And I feel like good things are coming to me and my children. It's just a matter of that direction from my ancestors on what's next. So I'm here and I'm present. Yeah, this is warfare, you guys. When it gets cold like this and it's weird weather, that's warfare. Teresa, your message is keep positive. He will come back. Yeah. So the masculines right now, I feel like they're a little bit turned away from this connection, and this is for a reason, because they're learning to get into their masculinity. You may be dealing with an Aries, a lot of fire energy. You could be dealing with Earth sign, okay? There's some focus around money, independence and money. So a lot of the masculines right now are working on their stability, and they may be trying to get independent from past connections, karmic cycles, and things like that. So they may be a bit emotionally distant from this connection. But what I'm getting is more is going on behind the scenes than is seen with the eye. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. Your love and your light is drawing them in, you guys. That's what I really feel. I'm really getting that, okay, with the Queen of Cups and the Sun card. Okay, your light is like chemistry to the masculine and the collective right now. Like your light is healing them, okay? So a lot of you have stood up in your sovereignty. You've put your boundaries down, which men do find attractive, even if they act like they don't. You're not being a bend over. You're not like just gonna take it and be okay with it. A lot of you are refusing to clear their energy anymore. You're not sending them healing anymore. Karen, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. And your message is I feel you getting a really high level position in your career, and you're gonna move. There is depressive energy going on. Crystal Edwards, your divine masculine will text you in 2 to 3 weeks. Acknowledging your darknesses is positive, yes. Okay, it's there, it's in you. Also, being okay with your shadow side. I have one. I have a dark side. I don't care. It's there. Okay, I'm not going to say like, I'm perfect little angel. No. And that's part of what spirituality is accepting both sides. Don't pretend to be somebody you're not. Just don't. Okay, like don't. Just accept both sides of it and transmute the energy properly. That's part of the balance. Your message is that you're going to meet up with your counterpart. Yes, and what depression is inability to let go of the past. So the masculines are going through a huge awakening right now, and as they go through this awakening, I do feel that with the King of Wands here, they're taking their power back from so much right now. And as they take their power back, they're on fire right now. They're in a very passionate energy, by the way, a very sexual energy. I do feel a sense of reflecting going on. I'll draw more cards here. But they're being worked with by the spirit team to masculate and to take back their power. And with the Emperor here and the King of Wands, there's a lot of fire energy. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign here because I got Leo energy, Aries energy, a lot of fire sign, okay? They're actively working on their own individual happiness is what I'm getting. I do feel a huge awakening going on with the masculine collective as well. This is, they're constantly going through awakenings. Awakenings happen in steps, okay? Awakening. What are they waking up to right now is where their happiness is, okay? Very clear to me. What is it that makes me happy? What do I need to make me happy? I need to take my power back with situations. They also want to impress the feminine, okay? They're also starting to accept this connection as well, and they're starting to surrender to it slowly but surely. A lot of you are going to get contact. Ebony, what I get for you is you're going to move into a better area. Everything up for discussion. What I see for you, some sort of advancement with communications and work and social media. Okay, so toxic positivity, false light, so to speak. I love the donations, you guys, because this goes to my children's education. I appreciate it. And what I see for you is that your masculine is going to contact you and confess the truth. So toxic positivity, false light is going, oh, love and light. Yeah. Oh my God. Like I have no problems. Oh my God. Nothing negative happens in my life. And when I go through an obstacle, I just become positive and just pretend it's not a problem. And hey, love and light. Okay. And totally ignoring toxic side. Okay. And then sitting by yourself, like pissed off, and you're sitting in your dark shadow feminine because that's your true colors, and being a fucking bitch in your head, okay? And in front of people's faces, you're like, love and light, yeah, how? Okay, and then you go up to your enemy and like, love and light, I love you even though you're a bitch, huh? I'm going through this obstacle in life, and I'm just going to pretend it's not a problem. I have trauma with this individual, but they're a good person. I see their good side, and that's all that matters. And I forgave them, even though they hurt me so bad that I can hardly function, and I have an autoimmune disease from it. Love and light. Okay, so I'm going to make it very clear. If you do not face your fucking problems, and you do not face what's actually internalizing, bothering you internally, and you do not accept that, hey, some of the shit you know is bullshit on this planet, and you just sit there with the love and light mentality and the toxic positivity, and you just sit on your phone and laugh at stupid memes to like self-numb yourself from reality. I'm just giving you an example. Or sit there and watch TV and watch like comedian shows to get yourself to laugh because you don't want to face your trauma. Okay, it's okay to laugh. Laughing is absolutely amazing. I have the biggest sense of humor, by the way, but laughing is amazing. It's good for the soul. But if you're not going to face the undercore issues and you're going to sit there and self-numb through it and be like, love and light, yeah. That's toxic positivity. Okay? Melinda, give me a message today, man. I need a message because I'm all sorts of confused today. I don't know why. I just feel like, yeah. All right, so don't let toxic positivity like get to you. Like, be real, okay? You have trauma. What caused that trauma? What caused that trauma? Okay, don't pretend the person that caused that trauma is they're cool. They were good to me. Don't do that shit. You gotta let that out. You gotta let that out. If you have to go through an experience in life, you don't have a choice and it's hard. Okay, laugh, be positive, think good thoughts about it. Absolutely true. Okay, but if you went through shit that was really hard and you're not facing those core issues and you're going to use the spirituality hijack bullshit, the toxic positivity, the love and light nonsense, you're never going to heal. Accept your dark side. It is okay to be dark. It is okay to be toxic sometimes. We're not on this planet to be like, love and light, just meditate, smoke some weed and not think about it. Okay, that's not going to work. All right. Anyway. Past life blockages are coming up for the masculine right now. So a lot of what's happening in the connection is a repetitive cycle from your past life, okay? Melinda, you must be clear enough. Give me a goddamn good message. I need some good news, Melinda. I need some good news. Okay, so you acknowledge that you need to work on things. That is what spirituality is about. Oh, Jen, tell me about it. Oh my God. And there's some of the most toxic people out there. Like, they're fake. They're fake. You know what happens when you don't actually heal your core? You get sick. Okay, you have pain. Yes, we manifest a reality, you guys. We do. But we got to be realistic. What you send out, you receive too, you know? So you don't want to sit there in that negativity all the time, but you got to face your darkness, because jumping into the darkness and diving into the darkness, you transmute that energy, okay? Who's coming out of denial, Melinda? Me? Shit. You give me anxiety. So the masculines are having immense anxiety right now. And a lot of it, you guys, is what I feel like his spirit team is working with them and going, duh, wake up. Anybody home? Anybody home? You can send me an IG message, Melinda. Anybody home? Okay? Be kind of a bitch. I like that. I want that shirt. I need good news. porn addiction. So they're working through this as well. So this is telling me that the masculines are working through some sexual addiction. They probably have a porn addiction, which means they're working on their sacral energy right now. But I feel like they're craving, this is what I get when I'm channeling is they're craving divine sex, okay? They're craving divine sex. So there's this like feeling of turning away from that toxic kind of addiction. Yeah, Matrix boys. Yeah, sit within, understand within. You don't have to notice the world. So what I'm getting, you guys, is that things are going to get going with the masculines, okay? And I feel like they're going to be forced into some sort of new beginning. I do feel like they're going to be forced to do their inner work. I feel like they're going to be forced to take some sort of leap of faith. But what I really get is there's an awakening occurring where they're like, oh my God. It does rot the brain, Jill. It actually does. That kind of addiction, I mean, if, watching that stuff occasionally is not going to hurt you, okay? It's really not. But if it's like an addiction, it does affect the sacral and gets to the mind. It does affect the mind, yes. So does having multiple partners and playing around, being a playboy and having multiple partners. So they're dealing with a very huge abandonment room right now. They're dealing with inner anger at this time. And I do feel like they abandoned the feminine. There's some sort of regret around this. Okay? And I do feel that they wanted the feminine to chase them. Some of them, they wanted the feminine to chase them. And that's simply not going to happen. And they're like irritated by it because they feel abandonment. So what I'm getting with the masculine collective right now is they wanted the feminine to chase them and the feminine didn't. So now they feel abandoned. Okay, so there's some sort of like, oh, she doesn't want me kind of thing going on, when actually they need to contact the feminine because a man needs to pursue his woman. I'm kind of getting that message. Yeah. So they have this irrational fear that the feminine has abandoned them. Okay, when in actuality, I feel like the feminine just kind of gave up on the connection because he wasn't cooperating, he wasn't contacting. You were under the assumption that he didn't want to be with you. I kind of get that as well. He was game playing, yada, yada, yada. And he's not contacting you, so you're like, fuck it. Okay, and I feel like he has to transmute this energy. And this is an energy of getting into more masculine state. Maria, what I see for you, good news in regards to travel. I feel like you're going to travel this year. Yeah, some of them are not sleeping. They're dealing with intense heartbreak right now, abandonment wounds. It is good. I know men that have been celibate for 7 years intentionally. So yes, it is good. Jessica, you're going to get good news in regards to work. Thank you for donating. So they're really focused on stability right now, you guys. And what I get here is they are learning to be a better man. They are growing up. I feel like they're preparing their foundation for the future of this connection right now. I feel like they're learning to be more loyal and trusting, but they know the feminine does not trust them. So this is kind of an issue as well. Is like, does she trust me? Okay, does she trust me? When a man is celibate, and they don't have to be celibate for a long time. They really don't. It could be a few months. They harness their sacral energy, and it's not infected with other partners, and it's not infected with other partners' demons and trauma, and it's not infected with, watching too much of what online, and it's not infected with dirty energy. And they harness that energy. It actually helps them enhance themselves. It helps them grow, and it helps heal their inner feminine. And then when they do have sex with a partner who's also harnessing their energy and not sharing it out there with everybody else, this is going to be very powerful sex. Okay, tantric sex, very powerful sex, very intense. This sex is going to be amazing. There's going to be like just an amazing like spiritual communication, connection, that sort of thing. But if they have their energy all corded out to other partners, what happens is they dump those partners into you, and you do not want that. Okay, and they actually spread their energy around to other partners, and then they can harvest your energy and take that and harvest that out to other partners. So you don't want that. Okay, so if your masculine is like playing around right now, just be very cautious. Okay, because this can cause mental issues, because you can get the trauma of all these other females and it can go to your head. Okay, I've had this happen to me before, so I know it's true. Misty, your message is you're going to get a job promotion. Chrissy, you're going to get contact from your masculine. He's deeply thinking about you. So this person's daydreaming about a life about you. What they don't realize is they're actually manifesting a life with you. They're manifesting you. It's very clear. They're fantasizing about a life. They want to be with you. They're longing. They're aching for you. They're like, where is my divine feminine? I want to be with her. Okay. They're obsessed with you, you guys. They have an adoration. They have adoration to you. They're addicted to your energy. Okay, they're addicted to your energy, and there's this fear that you have moved on from them. And I feel like some of you maybe did move on, but I feel like the chance to get with you is still there. They just need to take the initiative to contact you, to show you that they actually desire you and to be a real man and pursue a woman. And that is one of the obstacles that the masculines need to get through, is they need to pursue their woman. If they really love somebody, they need to go in and pursue that connection, right? That's a man's job. That's a man's position. There's a lot of past lives coming up right now and collapsing, a lot of past life trauma. This is why there's sleepless nights at this time. I do feel that the masculines, though, are rising up into divine masculinity. They're starting to understand where they come from, what they represent. Nicole, your message is, I see you building a new business, and I feel like this is going to involve your masculine, okay? So just stay patient. You're going to collaborate with other women with a spiritual business as well. Keep an open mind. Yes, a sacral clearing for both of you is highly recommended, and if you want to do that, just contact me. I can do it. I can drain the sacral of the toxic energy. Yes. Then Heather, manifest it in. Manifest it in. Okay. They're really mesmerized by the feminine right now. They're looking at photos of you as the visual I'm receiving. They are spying on you, like obsessively spying on you, watching what you're doing, looking up your criminal record, whatever they're doing. I see it. I see it. Okay. And they're like watching everything, driving by your house, driving by your work, whatever it may be. This person's sneaky. This magical collective is sneaky. They're very sneaky. Like that's what I keep hearing. Like they're incognito. They're incognito. Well, they can look up mine. Anybody can look up mine. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I've been arrested. Okay, I have quite a few speeding tickets. I got interference with police orders in 2005. I got arrested for that. I have animal ordinance violations. I'm trying to think here. I have a divorce in my family court records. That's about it. It's not too bad. You guys can go look it up. I don't give a shit. Have fun. Ebony, your message is that you're being advised to get a new job because something better is out there for you. You know what, you guys? Fire signs are sneaky, okay? Fire signs. They're sneaky. Okay? And then they think we don't know. Yeah, Virgo men are too, okay? Fire signs are sneaky. Deep self-confidence issues. There's also a lot of evil eye around this connection, you guys, so be careful who you're sharing your connection with. And Nicole, and your clearing is working. Your clearings are working, right? It's working. Your masculine's in Aries and they're sneaky. Oh, hell yeah, Aries are sneaky, you guys. Like, they could hide in a bush and watch what you're doing. You don't even know. And then like, they don't tell, like, everything, like... Yeah, I know. I've dated Aries in the past. And I was married to a Leo. Leos tell on themselves eventually, though. But yeah, they're sneaky too. Leo men are like born narcissists, and they like to cheat. All right. So, some of these masculines are actually getting divorced. That's kind of what I'm pulling here. So they're waiting till this divorce is finalized to come in. And they've been, on this hamster wheel, like, this daily grind, and they're starting to recognize this, that they don't have to be on this daily grind. I feel like a lot of the feminine, you guys have your own businesses, or you're going to be developing this. And this is going to actually influence them to get off the hamster wheel grind and get out of this materialism and not worry about money so much. Because a lot of them worry about providing. There's this worry about providing. Yeah, see, twin flames. A lot of the masculines are getting dreams and downloads that you guys are counterparts too. They're feeling it. They feel it in their core. They feel it. Their heart is feeling it. So they're learning lessons right now that are completing. Deep lessons. There's going to be contact coming in for a lot of you. I feel it. My two-heart clearing with my new love angels is working after a month of no contact. We have started texting a little. If you haven't gotten a clearing yet, I highly recommend it. Yes, Jill had good luck with it. So did Nicole. The creepy Matrix boys. Some of them are awakening, though. They are. They're awakening. So you guys, there's this weird weather going on. This weird weather is going to continue. And I got to decide this next year where I'm going to move to, or if I'm going to move, or, what area I want to move to. So I'm like thinking this out, like. All right. I'm sorry it hurt you. I didn't realize what I had till it was gone. Will I stay in Texas? I don't know. My kids want to. I hope so. I mean, I like it here. You think I'll stay here? I wish you were here with me. A lot of them are like fantasizing about cuddling with you, being next to your energy, feeling your energy. I do feel that too. I have been working on myself. So you think I will stay in Texas? I love it here. I do. I really, really like it. So, Austin, no, I don't like Austin. Not my vibe. And I don't like to live in cities, you guys. I'm a country girl, right? See, look at this. I want to hold you. You tame my demons. This person that I'm picking up on, they feel like they sleep good next to you. Okay? They feel comfortable next to your energy. I'm not a city girl. Okay? I'm just not. JB, which part are you in? What part of Texas are you in? So, well, it's not for everybody down here. I like the freedom down here. It just feels free. It feels free down here. I like it. And right now, I'm currently living in a home that is outside of a city, but still enough country, So what part of Texas do you all live in that live down here? You're up by the Oklahoma border, okay. I felt like I was supposed to move to Texas. I don't know why, but I did. I have no idea why, though. I just felt like it, like 2 years ago, like 3 years ago now. And my son, he's a Texas boy now. He came down here at a month old. I'm not a Houston fan, okay? It's all right to visit, but I'm not a big one for it. This person's manifesting you. All right, so from California. Yeah, I'm a rural kind of girl. I am. My son was literally 1 month old. Like, he was just a newborn. I do. I've already visited a lot of the United States, you guys. I've been up to the East Coast several times. I've been to Florida several times. I have driven down the East Coast. I have driven across the South Coast. I have not visited a lot of the West yet. I've been to Colorado. I did not like it. I've been to Wyoming. I've been to all over the Midwest. I don't think I can move to Australia. It's a bit much right now. I have not been to California yet, but I have no desire to move there, but I would visit. I've been to Vegas. I'd like to visit Washington because my best friend from high school lives there. I haven't been to Montana, so mainly like the West I have not been in, but I've been down the whole East Coast, the Southern Coast, and the states in between. And one of my favorite places is Missouri, to be honest. And I like Arkansas too, and Texas. I really like that area. So I gotta decide, like, do I stay in Texas or not? I think I might. My kids are like, I want to be in Texas, Mom. Yeah, I'm country too. I was born country. I'm staying country. That's not changing. Okay, that's not changing. But for some reason, I felt like I was gonna move to Texas, and I like told my ex. I said, I'm moving to Texas, whether you want to go or not. I am going. So I don't know why there was just like a draw, a pull. So I came here, and I don't know what exactly for, but hey, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So, and I feel very blessed to experience that. Yep, I can't live in a city. It attacks my crown chakra really bad, and I get the demons. There's a lot of demons in cities, and they cling to my energy. It's really horrible. So I can't do the city living, but some people can. I cannot. And suburbs are cities to me too. I can't do suburbs. Like, I need to be isolated more. So, and I get really bad anxiety in the suburbs too. Like, I could probably do it for a little bit, but I can't do it long term. Small town, yeah. I need the country though. Okay, I did the small town too. Some people don't feel the demons. The thing with me is I feel people's subconscious demons, okay? And they actually attack my energy. So it's kind of one of those things. And people like me with abilities like me tend to live rural. They have to live in the rural. So I'm going to get off here, you guys. You have a beautiful evening. I have some readings I have to get done tonight. So you have a good evening, all right? I will see you maybe tomorrow or the next day. Bye-bye.